Well, here we go, y'all. I'm going to show you what all the hype was about, what the weatherman was saying. Have to excuse me for my froggy coat. But here it is, y'all. This is it. Got paramedics across the street. See all the snow is coming down. It had stopped one time, but now it's coming back again. I don't know how well I'm videotaping it, because I just got up out of the bed and everything. Just had myself a nap. Ooh, it feels like blizzard. It is cold out here, y'all. Ah, feels like a blizz. Feels blizzard-like. And that junk on my porch. Hope I don't drop my... But anyways, it almost looks, I don't know, it feels like blizzard because it's cold. And so I'm going to get back in the house because I don't have on any socks. Isn't that crazy? I don't have on any socks. But I got on a coat and a hat, and I had on one glove and forgot to put the other one on. Hey, what can I tell you? There was someone in the comments that I saw in the comments. They wanted me to show them the snow because it hadn't had no snow in a while. And this is how it's looking back here. But so far, it's not as bad as the weatherman said, but I think it's supposed to snow more tonight. So I'm sitting here and I'm hungry, but I got up. I said, well, because I went, I was up early, of course. I'm always the early bird. And then I go back to sleep and take me a nap. And I had a nice nap, too. And I got my, one of my little frozen dinners in the oven. Cooking. Takes 40, I think it's one of those big ones. And the big ones take, what was it? 42 minutes. 42 minutes, it says. Almost an hour. So I put it in just before I went out to show you the snow. I hope you got a better visual than I'm feeling like I got like everything on, feels like. Got everything on except some socks and some shoes. But my feet are not cold, don't get me wrong. But I got on 2 shirts, a jacket, which I didn't put the lining in the jacket. Oh boy, I can feel that weight. With this jacket right here, this jacket used to be too big. Well, it wasn't fitting like that. But this jacket, on the other hand, is like 20-some years old. Got it from a store called Bradley's years and years and years ago. Yeah, I can feel the weight, though. I really can. I think I'm about 210 or above right about now. And I was thinking about making some cookies. And I took the butter out the refrigerator. Matter of fact, the butter was frozen. And so I had taken it out of the refrigerator. So now I'm thinking about I got to put it back in the refrigerator because I got to do something about this weight. I feel the weight. You know how you feel the weight? You're carrying around 200 pounds with you everywhere you go. And I got to do more exercise, get back into my exercise routine. I got to do something, y'all. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Monday. Okay, we're going to do this on Monday. But if I make the cookies, I know I'm going to eat them. I just know it. I'm not strong. That's one of my downfalls is desserts, junk. That's one of my downfalls. Now, in other words, that's my kryptonite. Yes, I can do without anything except my goodies. I gotta have my goodies. Even when I'm sitting here snacking, sitting here on the computer, right next door, I still got these Cheetos. They don't taste like they used to eat. Nothing tastes the same. And so I just got to get, with the program and just stop. Either I want to be this heavy or I don't. And I got the rest of this little Lay's potato chip that I had started eating earlier, the first time I got up. And I'd be sitting here playing my games, and I don't know if you can see some of these sitting right here on my desk, right at hand, that I could just reach over there and get one. And even in my bedroom, I got them on my bedside table. Then I can just reach over there, grab one. If I get up and go, let me tell you another little secret. I'm going to put myself on the chopping block this morning. When I get ready to go to the bathroom, it's like I gotta, if I get up in the middle of the night, it's like I got to have one of these just to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that's how bad it's gotten, y'all. I have my sunshades that I've never actually worn out. I worn in, outside, but not out anywhere. Trying to make some room up here on this desk. So, how's everybody doing? I don't know if it's snowing where you are or not. How's everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon around 1:45 p.m.? Like I said, I just got up because I had to have me a nap. And, and then I remember reading, I haven't actually answered the comments yet, but I saw one stuck out in my mind that this person wanted me to show them the snow that I was expecting because they don't have it in their area. Now, I don't know, I guess it's very seldom they have snow or something like that, but I don't know what area they're in, but I'm in the Northeast, and this is the first one we've really had this year. I remember we used to get at least maybe one blizzard or two blizzards in a year. And this is January, and this is our first snow, and it's not even a blizzard. I can't even remember the last time we had like a lot of snow that, kept us in the house for like 3 or 4 days. You can't go out, especially if you didn't drive. And people had to dig out of their driveways and dig out, a space on the parking, they had a, what do you call it, band parking, like on one side of the street first. This is how bad it used to be. You couldn't park your car on the back, on the street. Everybody talking about, well, what the heck am I supposed to take my car, fold it up and put it in a suitcase? What am I supposed to do with my car? But they didn't have to worry about that today, not so far. I think I heard a plow come by maybe once. I don't know. I don't even know if they needed this plow. Because, let me look out here again and see if they plow. I don't know. I ain't putting my coat on for this a little bit. Well, the street, look at that. That's about I would say that's about an inch of snow. And it looked like it's barely snowing, but they say there's supposed to be more to come. And the streets, as you can see, are clear. They're very clear. Matter of fact, they got bright. Well, I'm talking about it got brighter out here. That's because I took my sunglasses off. And that cat was right here last night. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why he got up and left. But something must have been dripping from upstairs, which I'm glad. I don't want him to have make no habit coming here, coming over here thinking like he lives here. He doesn't live here. I mean, he ain't paying no rent or nothing. And I just discovered him the other day. See that cover? See that? It looks like it's barely snowing out here. But they say there's some parts of the state now. They say some parts was going to get 7 or 8 inches. And I guess it depends on where you live at. But the old girl was prepared, okay? She was excited. She was preparing. She went to the store, got her some food, got her some Tylenol. She ready. She was definitely prepared. I said, I ain't going to be stuck up here not able to go out and don't have what I need. And I went to the store a couple of times. But anyway, I'm so glad I did. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you're going to prepare for something like that. Now, it could still turn into quite a snowstorm. Who knows? This is the Northeast. Some days you might wake up to 50-degree weather, and tomorrow it might be 19. And so you never can tell about the Northeast. Not really, not especially like summers and even winter, the same thing. But like I said, I'm happy I did. I mean, to me, like I said, as long as I got what I need, I'm good. I don't have to go to work. I feel bad for the people that have to go to work, because I remember having to go out there and trying to get to work and stuff like that, when a snowstorm hit. But we had someone to pick us up. If the blizzard, like we couldn't get into work, like I would take, I had to take the bus. I never drove. So the supervisor, she would have for someone to come pick us up. He had 4-wheel drive, like a Jeep or something like that. And he'd pick us up. We ain't had a way to get home. They bring us home. They want to make sure we came to work so that they don't have to work. I know what time it is. But I needed the money, and I guess they said, I don't want to go to work. But anyway, those were the days, and those were the good old days. Because we used to have, I remember real blizzards, like, I mean, high, packs of snow. Since I've been here, which has been going on 12 years, almost 12 years in this apartment, I got snowed in once for 4 days, and I was still smoking at the time, long when I first moved here. And boy, I was running out of cigarettes. I said, oh no, no. And then I heard the plows, the people coming around with the thing to do the street, to blow the sidewalks clear. And they was on the other side of the street. I said, oh my goodness, when are they going to come on this side of the street? And just when I was down to almost my last, I think I might have been out of cigarettes. And you know how you can have a nicotine fit. That nicotine is something else. I'll tell anybody. That was the hardest thing for me to do, was quit smoking. Drinking wasn't no problem. But that smoking, them cravings hit you. I don't care where they hit you at. You at work, you jumping up, because they stopped before I quit work. They stopped, the smoking on the inside. If you want to smoke, you got to go outside and stand in that real cold weather. And you could sometimes feel the cold going down with the cigarette smoke. You out there smoking and, you're carrying on, but you still wanted that cigarette. And then maybe when I was home, I would smoke maybe a cigarette every half an hour. Yeah, that's how bad smoking is. House smell like crap. It's all in the walls. It's in your clothes, your hair. I think I went through this before, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But anyway, that's the name of the game, y'all. I was really trying to talk about the snow and how deep it, used to get. And they would put the snow, pile it up, have the plow pile the snow up somehow or another. And the snow would be so high up, higher than the average person. I would say maybe 20 feet high, where they had piled it up, just kept pushing it up until it was up like that. And we used to talk about, we had snow in July, because that's how long it would take that big pile of snow to melt. Yeah, that actually happened. I mean, it would stop. This is how bad it was. It would actually stop you from doing what you want to do. It stopped traffic, I tell you. You see very few people, you would see very few people out there driving, very few people out there walking. I asked a perfect stranger one time. They had a shovel. I thought they were shoveling snow, trying to make a few bucks or something. And I asked them, could they shovel for me? I was willing to pay, which we don't pay over here for, to get a snow shovel. But I was living here at the time, and I was willing to pay them to shovel my sidewalk, so I could get out of here and go get me some cigarettes. But the lady said, I got to shovel my own sidewalk. Excuse me. Just don't ask. But anyway, like I said, we haven't had a real bad snowstorm in quite a long time. I would say the weather is sort of, I don't know, shifted. It's changed. Everything has changed. Yeah. And even when we first came to Connecticut, I remember having them having not snow tires. What do you call them? Chains. They would put chains on the car. And the buses would have chains on them, so they could drive in the snow. It was terrible, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to get up here and see if I can probably clear up my throat. And I think I've got, let's see how much time I got left on my little dinner because I was hungry. Oh, I still got 18 minutes. Well, I guess so, because when I first came up here, 16 minutes. I don't know why it seems like it should be longer than that. But I still got 18 minutes before my freaking dinner is ready. And on that note, y'all, stay warm, stay safe, and always remember, when you come, bring some love with you, because there ain't nothing but love here. And I'll see you again soon.